Newcastle on January 27th. Tickets on sale from November 20th.
Scott Askham, black shorts, red corner, here we go. Me, Brian Lacey, alongside Luke Barnett calling the action, and this is the danger. Doussis really thinks his power and the chin. Power, if he touches the chin of Askham, will be the difference, and now he's charging forward.
Yeah, very aggressive start from Doussis. Askham coming out in the southpaw stance, and to be honest, I'm very surprised he gets that takedown so easily. Askham, a formidable wrestler, and very difficult to get to the mat. He's well-rounded and good everywhere, is Askham, but surprised he was so quickly to get him down. And that's the difference. For me, I feel the difference in weight class between a middleweight and a light heavyweight is the biggest that you can get in mixed martial arts. I really honestly believe that middleweights and light heavyweights are different species, because I've made the transition myself, gone from middleweight to light heavyweight and trained with the likes of Alexander Gustafsson, and when they grab hold of you, it's just a completely different energy. And these guys are cutting weight down from heavy, big weights. When I was training with Alex, 112,
110,
113
112,
kilos.
right, yeah.
Yeah, and now it's different when you're used to that sort of power system. And when they grab hold of you, it does feel completely different. Askham, what he has and what he is so good at, he's resilient, his cardio is endless, he never gets tired. But I feel like the power is what we'll see if he can deal with here. And early on in this fight, Doussis doing exactly as he said. I just hope he doesn't blow his gas coming in here so aggressive early on. Askham now trying to search for a sweep, and again, the power's different and the energy different. On the bottom here, good head pressure from Doussis.
You talk about being surprised that Doussis getting him to the mat, but when you talk about who he's training with and who's preparing to peak for a fight in just 2 weeks' time, Hatif Mawel, that Iranian wrestling that he is so well known for, you've got to think Doussis has gained so much confidence being part of that camp as well as he prepares for this.
Definitely a beautiful pass there, or try to pass. The half guard still from Askham. Yeah, he's been dealing with big men, that's what I'm saying. The light heavyweights, they train with the heavyweights. You don't see middleweights training with heavyweights. It doesn't really happen as much. So when you see these big, strong wrestlers, they're just a different breed almost. Askham though, calm, collect, been here a million times, fought some of the best fighters in the world, beat some of the best fighters in the world, like Mehmet Khalidov, he holds a victory over, is literally one of the best.
Martella twice.
And Martella as well, but Khalidov is literally one of the best fighters to ever do it, and he's been in there with him 3 times. So the elite competition that he's faced, he can calm and he can withhold and withstand all of this damage. So, you know, you have to understand that as Doussis, even if you're starting off fast and you're winning, Askham was always going to keep coming back. He's never going to go away. And he does well there to turn him around and try and shove to the back. Technical approach here from Askham.
And he's been training out of American Top Team, and he said to me, we had a short conversation, he said the level, just being back on those mats, just mixing it up with those guys, it's, you know, it's humbling, but it also gives you confidence when you know you're holding it with some of the best in the world.
Well, definitely the guys over there at ATT are elite, but you can see the confidence now building on Askham. He's dealt with the power, he's felt it, and Doussis got the win of it and was winning, but now he almost seems like he's fading already this early on in the fight.
But this is the thing that Askham has as a weapon, right? He might not be the biggest puncher or the biggest submission artist. Certainly can finish you by both, but his pace, his durability, his stamina.
Durability and stamina are 2 weapons that he has. I mean, the fight that we had, we went 3 rounds, and I was known for my durability and stamina. And I believe in the third, I did start coming along. But he comes in and puts on the pace and puts on this, look at this pressure. Again, the smaller man pushing the bigger man up against the fence and really putting on this pace and this pressure, knees, little movements, the little intricacies that mixed martial arts has. You know, he's a formidable guy.
We see the time now coming up to just 1 minute left in round number 1.
And he needs to not allow the distance to become, because Doussis in that distance, if he lands, he's going to land heavy. But in these short ranges, I feel like Askham has actually got the advantage. He's very good at tie plum, little elbows, good knees up the middle, awkward body shape. We're going to the last 50 seconds here. A very back and forth battle, this one.
And Doussis, he is a live by the sword, die by the sword fighter. 9 professional wins, 2 losses.
The other thing is for Doussis, this is probably the biggest fight of his career. For Askham, he's been in main events, he's been in co-main events,
he's been in front of 50,000 people in stadiums.
He's used to the intention of the high pace, hard, hard fought out, elite level fight. So he's not phased, and now being on top at the end of this first round, his confidence is only going to build going into the second and the third. For me, Doussis had the biggest opportunity in this first round, and Askham survived it.
10 seconds left in this opening round. Wait till you hear the cheer from the Askham Barmy Army as he stands to his feet at the end of round number 1.
A great relentlessness shown from Askham. You know, take on Doussis as we open up our second round. The odds haven't really changed. 3-1 outsider is Doussis. Good first round from him, but that's that body kick Askham's so good at. Being the southpaw stance, he throws up to the body so well.
And to the liver, right, that rear shot connects with that vital organ. Oh, Doussis starting wild.
Yeah, but Doussis coming out a little bit too wild now, in my opinion. See, the emotion getting the better of him.
It's almost desperate, right?
Yeah, he looked a little bit desperate there and swinging and deep breaths. And Askham's just going to build. He's just going to build from here.
Doussis has never been to a decision, win or lose. That says all you need to know about this fighter. Oh,
Nice
left
hook
hand.
lands. Landed pretty flush as well. This is the range I think Doussis is dangerous in. This is what Askham needs to do. He needs to suffocate him, be in his face, wear him out, because when we're at that range, he throws everything into his strikes. And if something like that lands, it can take you into a different hemisphere.
Just saw Doussis take deep breaths, look up at the clock, and we're only 1 minute into round number 2, Scott. Look.
I mean, we do look a little bit alike, but yeah, I'll give you that.
You fought each other. I'm having deja vu of you two being in the cage.
But yeah, good position here from Scott early on. Good head position, and he's doing all the right things tactically now in this second round. He's felt the power.
It's an Askham fight now, right? This is how he fights.
And he's going to excel in these positions if he can control Doussis and he can look for these little takedowns. If Askham can get on top, I think we'll see a very, very different fight. But at the moment, he's happy to just drain the energy of Doussis, that athletic, explosive power that he possesses. When he's at that, when he steps back, he's just in the danger zone. There's no need to be there. This is perfect work from Askham. And I'd like to see a nice little elbow there as well. Askham had the opening, didn't quite see it. He's got sharp elbows. He throws little dirty shots.
Yeah, he's so good on the inside. He makes it such an ugly fight, right? But that's his fight. Pressure, containing you, just making sure his weapons are viable and yours are not. Nice right hand, though, there from the clinch.
And just to see him, you know, I mean, he got turned around there, but to see him manhandling a light heavyweight like this, it's impressive stuff. But you could see the energy system change maybe for Askham. Maybe he's using a lot of power that he's not used to doing in the middleweight division. You know, because I saw him when he was walking back after the first round. Deep breaths. He looked like he expelled a lot of energy. But his gas tank's going to beat Doussis all day long. Great control, stuck to him there like glue. Good head position, good control. Doussis needs to try and make an opening to get out. This is all very technical now, doesn't matter. Now the athleticism's gone. Now we're midway through the fight. You have to use the technique to escape. Nice knee up the middle there, though. And they break away.
Oh, Doussis trying to fire with an elbow.
But Doussis needs to have awareness of where he is in the cage and get his back off this fence. He has those little openings. Now a nice little opening. Now circle. Now circle these hips and get away. Circle these hips and get away so you don't get smothered by Askham.
Nice knees. Minute 50 seconds.
Nice underhook gain there from Doussis. He shucked over the top and landing some big shots as well through the knees. Now looking for the single as Askham uses it to escape. And now Askham's shelling up, taking big shots.
Big shots indeed. And he just needs space, right? He smothers his work with that.
Jumping knee. That heavy.
Jump knee there from Scott Askham. That was a clean connection.
And you see him come alive now when that landed. He came alive, span out, looked effortless in his movements, and he manages to get on top of Doussis. Beautiful jump knee from Askham.
Keep working, guys.
Now he's giving him a chance to breathe and you know, recollect his thoughts.
But I think, Askham's a clever fighter as well, deceptively so. You know, these are breaths he's taking it in as well. He's not somebody that will just hunt for the finish. He can feel how tough Doussis is.
Well, Doussis now needs to get a foot on the hip and try and make something happen, because this is a good round for him, even though he's been being controlled. But then once he got dropped now, you know, that's the most significant thing we've seen all fight. That jump knee would have definitely caught the judge's eyes. So he's got 45 seconds to make an impression to try and get this round, because at the moment, you know, if I was a judge, you're looking like he's losing.
Oh,
Nice pass there from Askham as well, disguising it with the little shots.
30
Gets to
seconds,
the back.
yeah, setting one hook, trying to roll him over. Doussis just gets his guard back. Great work from the German fighter.
Yeah, good scramble, but I can feel like he's, again, expelling a lot of energy and taking deep breaths. More calculated and controlled with his energy system is Scott Askham. We're in the last 10 seconds of this second round.
And big breath there from Doussis on bottom. And you got to think going into this third round that that first 20, 30 seconds against Doussis is going to be the most dangerous. So if Scott Askham can stay switched on.
Monik has his work cut out for him, as these two can't wait to get it going.
Listen, Jan is one of the best referees in the world. He certainly knows that this is going to be a heated start to this third round.
And again, that body kick from Askham.
Oh!
Switches up, great. Takedown defense there from Askham. He manages to get back up. Push the head, spooled well, good hips.
Doussis looking for the takedown, surprised by that a little bit. You've got to think his best route to victory has to be, you know, his big right hand.
Yeah, I mean, he came out looking for that takedown, but early on, maybe he'll switch it up. Now he's looking again. It's very, like I said, I'm so surprised how he got him down so early in the first round, because Askham's takedown defense maybe just wasn't switched on. He's been away for a while, and maybe that was what it was, because now you can see the difference. He's so hard to take down, especially on the fence, and he's switched on now. And now he's, again, bullying the bigger man, switching him round. He can look for his own takedown. I think if Askham can get this back down to the ground in this third round, that could really clinch it in for him. That'd be the safest option.
He's done so well at containing Doussis, right? Just keeping it at a range where Doussis' weapons that are dangerous aren't viable.
Like I said, there was a 20-second moment in that second round where Doussis looked dangerous. Apart from that, it's been all Askham. A brutal battle, though, back and forth, like it always is. Scott always brings
that's right.
Brings it dirty. He comes in. He's a real fighter's fighter. You know, he comes in and he tries. He's not the most, you know, amazingly athletic, jumping, spinning, crazy guy. He doesn't do anything super clean, but he always comes forward. He always battles. He fights every inch. He never gives in. Great takedown here. See that takedown defense. That's what I was talking about. Surprise that, and he ends up on top. Inside control. What great balance and work from Askham.
Now we have 3 minutes, 5 seconds left in round number 3. Unbelievable stuff here. This is our co-main event ahead of our main event, that flyweight title fight that will see Aaron Abbey try and finish the fairy tale story. He will try and claim that inaugural flyweight title here in Octagon up against Elias Garcia, the world-class martial artist coming in on a 3-fight win streak. Cousin to Sergio and Anthony Pettis, and the favourite as we enter that main event, but still business to do here. Half a round left. And now looking to progress, looking to pass here. A BJJ black belt, a very handy one as well, Scott Askham.
Yeah, looks in complete control now. He has this top position. I'm just happy to run the clock down. I believe that he's up in the judges' eyes, maybe on all 3 rounds. Be interesting to see how they have it scored, but doing a great job here. Maybe going to be able to pass. Goes knee on belly. Doussis tries to use the cage ineffectively, though.
Oh, that knee on belly's still there. Now he's using that to open
Maybe going to look to Darce choke or go front head guillotine.
Bit by bit, he's working for something.
Has a really good front headlock series, does Askham, as he flies round to the back.
But look at the decisions he makes, right? He doesn't have to commit to that. Still plenty of time in the round, just maintains position and keeps Doussis working.
Well, he shot to Doussis' back very, very well, and Doussis rolled to get back to the guard. So Askham wants the back. He's good on the back. Great work from Doussis and good awareness from him, and maybe going to be able to get up here, but deep breaths from him. Not even attempting, no urgency from Doussis. 1 minute and 30 seconds, 90 seconds left to make the difference. And it's just a classic Askham fight for me, this dirty, brutal, coming forward, pressure, and dealing with the size difference extremely well. And again, we always said the further this fight goes on, the harder it's going to get for Doussis, because that athleticism that he has, that goes away and it becomes a technical battle. And he manages to get to his feet.
Somehow he caught him with a nice little dirty uppercut there, a nice little right hand. This is grueling. Scott Askham.
But Doussis is going for it. He's trying to create some space. He knows that he's got a minute left. He's trying to make a difference. He's really turning this into a fight now, because with Askham on top, he was in complete control. Manages to circle him out. Big moments here now for Doussis. looking for a takedown. Very strange decision that.
Yes, it is, isn't it, when you think about the weapons and the time. More to point, the time he has left in this fight, this round. 30 seconds to go.
And again, the effective takedown defense of Askham that we're so used to seeing. He looks tired now, though. Askham looking up at the clock, thinking how long's left.
Thank God he's human, Luke.
Yeah,
Thank
dealing with this big, strong man has definitely waned on him. But done a fantastic job of it so far as we move into our final 10-second marker here. Going for the outside whip, but falls over. Good attempt from Doussis. And they're going to swing it out in our final moments.
Oh, nice
big knee.
Oof, right in the midsection. Oh, and the right hand.
On the buzzer.
Look at that respect.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, this bout goes to the judges' scorecard. So let's see how the judges score this fight. 29-28, 29-28, and 30-27, all for the winner, Scott Askham!
The year 2024 is coming, and so is OKTAGON MMA. Our UK and Irish adventure continues with 4 more events on British soil coming next year. The most spectacular MMA show in Europe has to be experienced to be believed. Bringing you the best talent from the UK and Ireland, as well as stars from Europe and beyond. Atmosphere, emotions and adrenaline all in one place.
This is where Shamrock shines.
First stop is Newcastle on January 27th, and then Birmingham. Tickets on sale from November 20th.